Hello everyone, I hope everyone's well. We're just arranging this bright white light our Phil enjoys.
Are you alright?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I've just got this nuclear white light.
I can't help it.
It's amazing.
Are you going to start whinging?
Have I got any more whinging to do? No, I don't think so.
Let's have a look at comments then.
We've gained comments. Look at this.
Hiya, Kirsty.
How
you
Kirsty?
doing?
How you doing? That's Kirsty. Is Kirsty well? Let us know. As everybody, everyone let us know. Leslie, how you doing, Leslie? We're going to talk about, we're just going to mention tomorrow as well, because we're over at Team Spirit Paranormal, as part of Team Spirit Paranormal, tomorrow, at a location. We enjoy that location as well, don't we?
Yeah, everyone knows. Wortley Top Forge.
Yep.
We're there. And yeah, it's going to be good. As we discussed on Wednesday, we've got some areas where I think it's going to rock into.
Yeah, definitely.
Unfortunately, though, the coverage might be a little bit dicey, so there will be a lot of pre-recorded stuff to be done, but we are going to try and best to do a live
at least.
Definitely. Hi, Nigel. Hi, Kirsty.
Yeah. Yeah. Over at, don't forget Nigel's group as well. People and Ghostly Hunts live. That is actually a very good point. You see, I'm really basic with technology most of the times, and I forget to update my list of where to share to and things like that. So
you've been forgetting a lot of things.
I'm forgetting loads of stuff. So ever since I hit that 40 mark, having a right laugh here, you know, flipping eight. Hi, Christopher, how you doing? Mama D, how you doing?
Hi, Dorothy.
Today, shall we get rid of that just in case it makes a noise?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Buzz. There we go. Oh, there we go. Hello to Spirits Within. Wayne Goldwell.
And it's his birthday, I believe.
No, without over there.
I'm getting more dementia than anything.
You see, I'm forgetting.
Wayne, if it were your birthday yesterday, happy birthday. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Wayne.
Either way.
Yeah. And it was Drew's birthday. There's a lot of birthdays coming up.
Yeah, and I've not had that much sleep. I don't know what day it is.
Yeah, there were Drew's birthday, Daryl's birthday, Wayne's birthday. Spot on.
It's Thursday, isn't it?
Spirits Within. Wayne, it is. It's today.
It is. I thought so. Actually, I'm not going. I've not got dementia.
Happy birthday, Wayne. All the best, pal. Definitely. Yes. Leslie, it's my age. You're right. Definitely. Hello, Terry. How you doing? Terry Wilson, spot on.
Over it. Please, you know that we are connected to quite a lot of networks.
Yep.
Skeleton Key Network, please go over there. Amazing. There's also Parapost. You've got to go over to that one as well. PD Paranormal. Parafamily in itself. I mean, it's amazing. We're connected to quite a lot. Things and Templar Rising Phoenix. I believe if I've got that wrong, I need a scotch.
Yep.
But yes.
Team Spirit Paranormal also.
Yes.
Oh, and don't forget Red Rejects. I mean, we often forget ourselves.
We forget ourselves. It's because we're always busy doing other things. Yeah.
And just want to say happy birthday to Kirsty's son on Saturday.
Ooh, right. Good. Okay.
Spot on.
Bless him.
Shared you out. Thank you very much, Wayne. So, yeah, tonight...
You've got a special announcement, haven't you?
Special announcement, definitely. Special announcement will be coming up, definitely. Just finding something out, and we want to look at stone circles tonight. Just because what we're wanting to look at is locations, what people think of different locations, and what kind of information what kind of investigation results people would like to see to go right. That's pretty conclusive. What would be a conclusive piece of evidence? Because that is hard. Right, yeah. That's an hard thing to do. I think if you go into technology, too far into technology side, there's no wrong with using technology and old school different ways of doing things. Point is, evidence from technology, people go, well, you can manipulate it. If you use the more human, old school methods, then you can just say, well, you're faking it, putting it on, whatever.
Or
Now, micro movements, those kind of things. But I mean, personally, I've witnessed me doing it. I've witnessed a message come through in an image in my own head, and I got it perfectly correct for someone. I can't do it at will. It happens sporadically, like, you know. Mostly when it's one-on-one, I'm talking to someone, but boom, I get a message for someone, it comes through.
And this is another important thing. You're explaining that, people might think you're nuts.
Yeah, they might think you're just crazy, lying, making it up. But I've experienced it, so I'm all right.
I think you're all right. I think people think you're all right.
Yeah. But we've captured a few things on sound, so we're going to play them in a minute.
Well, one or
we've got
two. We've got two. We're going to play two pieces.
There's three, actually. Two from Coningsborough and one from Room 11.
Yeah, you want your phone? All right, if it's in the same clip, you've only given me two.
I've sent them to you. Private message.
Right.
We'll get there, guys, don't you worry. But, so special announcement is, there's a group called Criminology, Forensic Psychology and the Unsolved, which is great. Please head over and have a look check that group out. Louise Haddo, she heads up that group, and she does a podcast looking at criminology and
the psychology.
Psychology, like, and also looking at your serial killers that passed, where it happened, why it happened, what circumstances, things like that. And I'll be a co-host on that. So look forward to it, because it's something that's always intrigued me, really. You know, why do these things happen? You know, that kind of thing. So we'll be putting a link to that group on page.
Yeah, we'll put a link up on page so that everyone can head over there, get a thumbs up if you can, please. That'll be good.
And then check the podcast out if you want, and see what you think. Should be good. I mean, we're having a quick chatter, and straight away we're like, wow, yeah, you know, this is good. It's going to work well. So locations, we've been to loads of different ones, haven't we?
Oh yeah, I mean, the ones that I actually do like are stone circles.
Yeah, we like stone circles. Let's get comments back on there. Look. Scotch. We haven't heard that word being used in a few years.
I've had plenty of scotches, so yeah, it's one of them.
Yeah, it's one of them.
It's natural to me.
Natural. Hello, Sue Cook. How you doing?
Hiya, Sue.
So, locations. Let us know in comments your favourite locations for paranormal investigations. We tend to go where history is. So stone circles.
Wow.
Some history, you know.
Can you remember that one at London? The Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, yes.
Yeah. Well, we did when it was summer solstice.
Yes.
Or was it winter?
No, yeah, winter solstice. Stonehenge, brilliant.
I suggest go for summer solstice, because winter one, even though it's brilliant, it's very cold.
Yeah, very cold. And
I only had a t-shirt.
There were a lot of people there, but energy were amazing, weren't it?
Oh, it was amazing. People with drums, you know, and you get to talking to some. I mean, we're a chaplain or a prison, weren't they? The guy he were religious himself, weren't he?
Yeah.
and they were coming out with loads of interesting.
He were a chaplain at prisons, so offering word out in prisons. He had a big job part to play in them prisons as well, and he was coming out with some amazing stuff. But Stone Circles, obviously, most of them that we've been to are quiet, aren't they?
Yeah.
But it's when you relax, you're recording, you start thinking clear. Stuff can come through sometimes in your mind, but we stick recorder on, and we have picked up a few little things while recording at Stone Circles. So a nice energy comes from Stone Circles. Well, that's how we see it. We've been to Arbolo. That were a nice one.
Isn't it? That was brilliant. That and it depends if you go near on Sabbath days as well, guys, because you get the people who actually dress up the part and everything, and they go around and they draw symbols in certain areas, and they're really nice people to approach and even ask.
Talk to, yeah. So Arbolo, we were there, never saw Soul. Nine Ladies,
yeah.
Towards Matlock. That's when we saw people with the capes and all the dress on, with ritual items on. And when they'd finished, and you could tell when they were finished, I went over and got talking to them, and I started asking questions. And the lady what were there, she travelled all the way from Sweden.
Sweden, weren't it? Yeah. Was that bloke English, or were he?
He were English, and they met on pagan website that they were using. They met up to go to that location. So I mean, I was like, wow, that's.
And they were pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool to talk to. So they were, that were really good. So that Arbolo, Alone, Matlock, Nine Ladies,
Thornbridge.
but that Nine Ladies as well. A lot of connections to UFO spotting. So that's an interesting one there, because a few things going off. And on way up to see there, we saw offerings at certain points near trees. They were like wine in a boat,
like tomatoes and crushed tomatoes, and so that they were there purposely for rituals.
So that were interesting. Thornbridge, you're right there. Yeah,
Thornbridge. Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very secluded spot, but a lot of people actually do go up on Sabbath days, and it's a powerful, because there's two in there, and it's on a major line.
There's 3 circles and a mile between them. Luisado, how you doing? There's Luisado there. That's from the criminology group that we mentioned, and we're going to share. Great news. I'm really happy for her to offer that role as well, to be hosting with her. So that's can't wait for that, guys. We'll share that. Just catch it for people just catching it, dropping in. Let us know your favourite locations for paranormal.
Leslie's Castles.
Leslie is Castles. We know this because we've been to a few castles, also churches. Leslie, you like them? Yeah.
We do seem to go to a lot of churches.
And it's because that one that we go to with Leslie, the Norman ruins at Wentworth, we've picked up a few things there.
Oh, right, yeah, because there's 2 churches, isn't there, right next to each other. There's Old Church.
Yep, Norman. 10th
century,
80s,
yeah. And then they built a new one across from it, which is grand. It's massive, And all earls Wentworth, weren't they? Were buried at back, 10th up to 12th Earl.
Yeah, Aya Peter. Yeah, what that location of Wentworth. We were there with Leslie when Leslie were there. And we managed to stumble on the church groundsman, and he had a story to tell. He was telling you where our murderer were buried up in top corner, another murderer down there, a captain that got killed down here, It were telling us it all. And I didn't have a pen and paper. I didn't have a recording device.
It had a junction what were flooded at the time. If it weren't, we
We'd
could have
have been in
actually
there.
gone down.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
good.
a lot going off in that area,
Yeah.
and it's a row of houses, but it was seat for one of the most powerful families in the world at that time. And the earls what were buried back at church, it's the history it spans, the Kennedys in America, finding of America, independence of America. All these things are covered by, not fully, but this family had a part in all this. Helping Irish move to America to find work. You won't believe it, the things it covers. It's just ridiculous. And more activity in that newer church. Leslie, yeah, when we went in that church, we heard footsteps above us, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we couldn't figure why. And
we
then
did actually. I think we actually asked the bloke, didn't we? Because
Yeah.
we said, "Is there any workers?"
And they weren't.
And he says, "No,
Yeah.
no, mate, no."
You're in here by yourself, and walked off. But then we looked up, and there's those old school walking corridors that churches have on wall. And that is the only place where someone could have walked a long time ago. They don't let anyone up there now for health and safety.
And this is what I love about what we do. We like talking to people. We like going on his journeys. But if it weren't for that bloke, we wouldn't have got to know about that story about that guy what saved all them people on that ship.
Yeah. The funny ways that we come across some stuff. And you couldn't plan it. We literally were there just at the right time.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this guy though, he Chinese or something, or Japanese.
Chinese.
He was Chinese, and he saved all these people on this ship because they were, obviously it was sinking, and he miraculously helped all these people.
He gone to Driftwood or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
amazing.
He took them out of danger, and his gravestone's there in that way. Now the thing is, without talking to that bloke and getting to know about that story, if you would have conducted an investigation and you got a sinking ship and help or whatever, or some words from that guy, if that entity's around. We're
100 miles inland.
Yeah, we'll be thinking, what's all that, and probably dismiss it. But knowing that piece of history, we can also now put that in background and go, oh wow, it does link up. Yeah,
definitely. And that's another thing. When we were with Leslie over there at this location we're going to tomorrow, the conversation came up about skills going extinct. Well, that's another thing. When that groundman is no longer there, the only way you would find that out is through research. And then what you've got to question is, would you know to look for something you don't know? Because often we find stuff we hear something on ITC and think, oh, that's interesting, and look it up and we find some amazing stuff. But if it weren't for that and the fact that groundsman's not there, how would anyone find out?
Precisely.
So when you get stuff, I think in paranormal, when you record history and people's first-hand accounts, it's really important. Even people that do pictures at abandoned buildings, if you know it's going to get torn down, take photos. Look at it. Look at how it is, because one day I've got photos of a building now what's not there.
Loxley?
Well, the Loxley Church. We were last ones to go in before its tragic ending, and we've got photos of that. So I mean that you can't get that history back now unless you're looking at photos. And then there's Rotherham Trades.
Yeah,
and it don't sound much. Trades and Labour Club, built in probably in 50s. A load of memories. That won't get built again.
Of me being drunk.
And enjoying live music.
Yeah, and enjoying
rock
live
and
music.
roll, live bands, it's amazing. Teddy Wilson, we do a lot of client investigations here in Alabama. I mean, just how amazing does that sound?
I just want to go to Alabama.
In Alabama?
I want to go to Alabama.
Oh, I love to go there. But I love the historical places. It's unfortunate we don't have the rich history you guys have in the UK. But Terry Wilson, you have got something we haven't got. You've
Good
got-
weather.
Yeah, great
Most
weather.
probably.
Great. No. There's the different history that America's got,
Yeah,
like the foundings.
Yeah, foundings.
You've got abandoned towns, villages, the mining because we're a small country. When something's abandoned, it gets knocked down, and
Turns into flats. You know,
you've got whole asylum systems still stood. We had a vast mental asylum system, isolation units. They're not. There's hardly any left.
Really,
They've been turned into houses. Where your guys have got some still stood, like massive building, Waverley and all that. Wow.
Alabama, I'm guessing there's a lot of
There's going to
forests
be, and then there's the
woods and stuff, isn't there?
indigenous history as well of America, which is fascinating. So
if I had enough money, I really
Oh, I'd
do
love
want to
to.
go to States,
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we know a few people from Alabama as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know Terry. How about that?
Yes.
Skeleton Keys Network,
Mm.
definitely.
One day, you never know, Terry.
Maybe
we will be
over
in your
there.
area.
Peter Willis. So yeah, Leslie. Peter's just saying maybe an old residence on site to give the footsteps prior to the new church. Yeah, I mean, even those stonemasons, they put a lot of pride into building them churches. You'd think maybe they'd hang around those sites as well. Leslie, she did get a woman's voice on EVP in the newer church, but unfortunately lost it. She sounded in distress. Remember that?
I can't remember that.
Yes.
And it's weird how she's lost it now. Makes you wonder.
Some of our best stuff
Does either get lost or your battery's low at the time.
goes into ether.
Yeah, it's
Terrible.
like, yeah, that is annoying. You get your most best pieces of results when either your equipment's gone dodgy or or you forgot to bloody charge your phone or your batteries.
Yeah.
That's why it's always important to make sure all your equipment is charged.
But saying that, we've had circumstances where
they just drain.
It's not going to work.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Well, can't explain it. Prisoner of war camp in Sheffield that we went to.
Mm.
We've had his memory fill up and then go back to normal. We've had batteries drain just like that at that site. It's pretty good for it, that one.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, how you doing? Please check out Jacqueline when she's live and when she's doing her investigations. Jacqueline's good at. Jacqueline's happy to go to different places, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's
lovely.
great.
Please,
Yeah.
when she's on and she does her lives and stuff over at things, I believe, please watch it. Amazing woman. Brilliant.
Yeah. And that's true. Capturing parts of history, some urban explorers do this and they do it well. I mean, we know Simon, don't we? What captures different locations.
Simon Wilson.
He's
a photographer.
He knows what to do with pictures. So
we've had one or two really good investigations with him as well, haven't we?
Yeah. Todd Morden Church. We rung that bell. What do these ropes do at this church? Oh yeah, it rings bell. No, I don't know what that.
Yeah, all villagers with pitchforks.
What's going off here? Why is? Oh my God, devil's it? What?
Oh, you're local here.
Yeah, we weren't quick. We weren't that quick to move out of that room, were we? Yeah, we were. Yeah.
You have no business here. League of Gentlemen, it just reminded me of it anyway. Go on.
Terry says weather's not great there at the moment. I'd still go.
I'd still go anyway. Yeah, it's just, UK. You'll be just to see a sun spell is magnificent over here in UK.
So I tell you what, if I get that money, Terry, I'll just take that as an open invitation.
Definitely. I'll eat all your food though. That's a problem. Alabama food, I bet it's better than over here. Beans on toast.
You could try something a little different, maybe. I'm just saying. Robbie, you should have seen what I ate for dinner. Drew knows. Robbie Crossan, how you doing?
Yeah, but you're just gross.
Yeah, I like I like a lot of things. I like liver, kidneys, stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
I like
yeah.
all that, mate.
Cow's throat and stuff.
Yes, Robbie from Haunted Scotland, and yeah, Scotland is a place we enjoy, isn't it? I mean,
Give me an opportunity to do an investigation over in Scotland. I think
Yeah.
I'd probably take it.
yeah,
Crowley's place. Now, I've always wanted to go, but
Yeah.
we had a chance, didn't we? And someone
set
set
fire
fire
to
to
it
it.
again.
I know it's back up and running on that, but I believe.
The interesting point about Alistair Crowley's old location is the society he helped set up
Golden Dawn.
Thelema, or I believe they've got it now anyway. So,
Have they?
Yeah,
Wow.
if we talk to them, yeah. Just yeah, Teddy says there, I've backup batteries because some sites just seem to kill them.
Yeah,
and it's real that. At first, ages ago, I used to think, that can't happen. Science, And then you go to these places and it happens, and you think, right, well, they're not old, straight out of packet. We've covered all that, and it just happens. And then you can go home, and the same things will be working again. And it's like, well,
we've had that.
I
Definitely.
don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, it just happens. Simon is bloody awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually look at a lot of his pictures, I
Just
believe, onto the Explorers page. If you go on there, a lot of his photography work is on that page. So yeah, brilliant.
Big electricity bill. Electricity bills. Oh my god. Oh, they're so expensive.
Like petrol.
Peter, time slips only seems to be when visible. Do you think time can slip on EVP captures? It's all in a plain sight, but can slip in an audible sense. Time slips, right? We've got a picture with an old, those old Citroen cars. They look like a VW Beetle, but they're not. And we had a ghostly vision on picture. I wish we had that now. We've got it somewhere, and it shows you this car in this certain area. And this certain area, not too far from us, it's been said to have like little time slips. And someone's also picked up an audio in that. So, Peter, I'm going to say maybe.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's the thing, Jacqueline. Again, Scotland. It's got more free open land, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And open sites.
And she was saying it's in castles everywhere. If you go to Germany, it's just same as well. But there's loads of Germany, isn't there? There's I couldn't believe it when I went to Germany, and I went to Austria actually, but we had like a tour, and you went through Germany and stuff, and you should see the vast amount of castles.
You stayed in an old monastery, priory, yeah. Monks'
We're a
priory.
nunnery actually.
You were a nunnery?
Yeah.
All right.
It was really good.
In Germany, and yeah.
All the food they had was sausage.
Yeah. Well.
What's for tea?
Sausage.
We are serving sausage. Okay.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner then?
Sausage.
Sausage with kraut. Was it?
Sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
I love that though.
Do
you like sauerkraut?
It's not bad. It's like cabbage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pickles. It's fermented, that's all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, also Germany, 400 and something castles.
Yeah,
But
all abandoned near enough.
Wales has got roughly that amount.
Yeah, you won't think
amazing,
wouldn't you? But I love Wales. Wales, I've just not hardly been
Robbie
over there yet.
You were in Grimsby. I bet you spent 3 weeks and 6 investigations. Knackered me out.
I can imagine.
I bet you have got a paranormal hangover.
That para hangover. Yeah, we all have them. Terrible. Especially if you're driving. You're going to have coffee and a lot of it.
Oh, Jacqueline. She camped 1.7 miles away from Crowley's place and didn't realise.
And didn't realise?
Damn.
Oh, no.
That's amazing, though. That.
Oh,
it's really nice out there as well.
See, I would have gone home and really kicked my head about that.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, but do you know what?
But there
That's
must
still
have,
pretty
saying
cool.
that though, you've got to. I always think of it this way.
There must be a
There
reason.
must have been a reason
Exactly.
why, the universe didn't want you to do that.
That's it. Jacqueline Dixon's mentioned the car that with the ghostly shape. It was a 2CV Citroen. That is
Ooh.
it. Yeah, it looks like a V. It were in that Fish Called Wonder or something. You know,
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Cleese.
Ah, yeah.
It keeps breaking down.
Mm.
Yeah. Lewis saying hello to Leslie there. Network. Welcome to Spit Paranormal Network. Please share these wonderful guys. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, everyone, as well.
Yes, that I forgot. We are actually on Spirit Network.
Yes, we're on Spirit Network as well. Yes.
Yeah. We're on Spirit Network.
His brains sometimes need a jog.
I think it's this bright light what's killing me retinas.
Well, don't get on about it. I mentioned this bright light. You're shouting at me.
Don't know what to do with it.
We need bright light to make this thing work. Green screen.
Don't tell them we're actually in space.
Well, no, sorry. Yeah, we are in space. We're not. Yeah. Annette Locke, how you doing?
Hi, Annette. Shadows and Lights.
Shadows and Light group, definitely.
I think I remembered that one this time.
You did. So, what kind of locations are we looking at? Now, we're going to get someone to talk about where you need to be to capture spirits. And he's going to say, you can just do it at home. Because
you can do it anywhere.
Locations and spirits, it's about attracting them over. So maybe, and obviously maybe, if you go to where one lived, worked, spent a bit of time when alive, more chance. But at the same time, it's like a big cloud, and you just got to find that way of asking it to come forward.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, we like to go to these locations because you get the environment, you've got triggers, you get put in that right setting and that place, and you can picture it and picture the people what might have been there, and then you get things coming through. Like this, yeah, and that's it. There, spirits are everywhere. Jacqueline, they're everywhere. And that's it, you see. Yeah, in your own home, just like my brain melts. Just like Teddy Wilson was saying as well, private investigation. Some private residents have some private residents houses when you go to a case, and we can't share stuff. It's private. We've had some of the most insane stuff from those cases. So after being all over country and different parts of the world, you go to someone's house, and that's where some most surprising stuff comes. It's amazing, really. So look. Jacqueline, I took my mum and dad on an investigation that sat around me in an auditorium, and the medium picked up on them. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's going back to like following different people. So yeah, it's but so if you can't get to certain locations, you can still try and do an investigation or whatever in a place that you feel safe. You don't probably want to be doing it always in your own house. Some people are comfortable doing it that way, but some people like to do it just separate away from where they live, that kind of thing. It's all personal preference, I guess.
There's a lot of people who do things solitary, don't they?
Yeah, solitary as well, which is fine. But thing is, you can get people picking up on a lot of things in a lot of different locations. So, Phil, can you load up that one from room 11?
Yeah.
Right, just while he's loading up, give some backstory. No, I don't have to tell them all about that. I went to live in I went to stay for a night.
Just press that.
I just press that.
Just press that.
Cool. So one day, I were having one of them times. So I went to a pub.
You like that?
I like that. He's dealt with that light issue. Retina's doing a lot better now. So I were having a bit of having some struggles, and I went to a pub what had a bed and breakfast. So I booked in, stayed there at night. And this pub is well known. It's in Sheffield. Leslie, you might know it. Noosa Gibbet. And I went, and it's a pub themed on. It's a place where old villains and vagabonds and all that used to go. Vagrants. There's even pictures on a mural about it. It's called Noosa Gibbet because there's a pole with a cage with a dummy of a criminal what were left inside that cage for everyone to see.
Well, how many years were it?
It in the big scale of things, it were one of the last locations to do things like that. But it weren't at that pub. That pub's just capturing the history of it. That's all. It were actually a bit further up road, and it were on a pole. They left a criminal in a cage, and village used to like, oh yeah, it's there, and he rotted away. Did they say body got stolen at some point? Yeah,
but they found it.
And they found it. Point is, they did that, and it were one of the last places to do it so publicly. Anyway, I went to this bed and breakfast, and I thought, right, I remember it. It was room 11, and I picked this up. There were only me in that room. Is it that one?
That one.
No, that one. That one. Don't want to get wrong one, do we? Flipping heck. Right, so I'm going to play this video. I might do it a couple of times just see if you can hear it. But there were only me in that room. If so, have you got a message? Sounded like a reply twice. What are you saying? Right, I'll play it again. So it's towards end. There's a whisper in the background. So I'll just play it again. See if you can capture the whispering background. And then
it's like a mast or something like that. Can't remember now.
Yeah,
I did note it down.
We did note it down. What was it? But just listen to that whispering background. Oh, yeah, she's a bitch.
I think somewhere in that.
Yeah, the clip what said she's sorry for the language, but it said she's a bitch.
But I think it's best with earphones.
It's best with earphones. You can always play this back. We'll leave it on page, but we'll just play it again. If so, have you got a message? Sounded like a reply twice. What are you saying? Right, so
quite a few helps.
Yeah, where is he? It sounds like, where is he? He's here. Help.
Yeah. But you've got to bear in mind, I know there were ITC playing in background, but there's also audible whispering in background. So it's better with earphones.
Yeah. So that whispering is definitely 100% not from the ITC. If so, have you got a message?
Sorry.
All right, that was mispressed. There we go. The app that we use with Redbridge X app on Google Play Store that was made by Brian Holloway. check out Brian Holloway and Whitby Witch, Samantha Rumble. Amazing people. That app does not produce that whispering. It's not that whispering is not from that app. So they were only me in that room. So
We actually confirmed it as well with.
Yeah, we confirmed it. I sent it straight. I actually always send things straight to them.
Yeah.
What do you think to this? And they'll listen to it and just say honestly on what they think. And no, it's strange. Leslie knows that pub, Newson Gibbet.
Yes, not far from Meadowhall Retail
No.
Park. Yeah, that's correct, Leslie. Sorry, guys, we're just looking through comments.
Yep. Right, so First Line Paranormal, how are you doing? Right, so in that, we can play it again in a bit. I would, at the time, I was staying in a bed and breakfast. I was using video recorder.
You borrowed mine, didn't you?
Yeah, I borrowed yours, yeah. So a handheld video recorder, along with the Red Rejects app on the phone. That were playing along. And there were a lot more footage where there were no whispering whatsoever. That's the thing. It's not like if it were to capture lots and it did it again and again and again, I'd go, right, there's something else is going off. But that, I actually heard it with my ears. I heard something with my ears and I shot round like. You might actually be able to tell in what I'm saying. Jacqueline was saying StreamYard was showing words.
Were they?
Yeah.
I know Help were in there a lot.
Yeah.
Near to end, but
I'll just so what we'll do is we'll just play it again, and then we'll leave this recording anyway. How do you go back to
don't get me wrong, we're not saying that it's evidence or anything, right? All that we're saying is it's interesting.
And what is it?
And
because,
yeah, so you get the gist.
Yeah, because what is it in that?
No, it Bran.
Yeah. So what we're saying it. What else could it be though?
Well, this is it.
So
I've assessed the sound, and the sound waves doesn't correspond with app. So I know that it were a whisper of some sort.
App don't use that. It's the same whisper over the app.
Yes.
So
I knew it were. It's just obviously we can't say it is. What we're saying is it's interesting.
Yeah. So I'll just show it again, guys. There's a whispering going off in background beyond the ITC.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's look at that. If so, have you got a message? Sounded like a reply twice. What are you saying?
Yeah, there were also a mumble as well near to end.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not saying that it's a ghost or a spirit. We just find it interesting, and there is a whisper over the ITC guys.
And we haven't been able to debunk it, have we?
Not really. Everything's debunkable though, isn't it? But
yeah. But what? So have we got the Conisbrough Castle one?
Yes.
Yes. So me and our Phil went to Conisbrough Castle.
Yeah, that's it. You just
sure. Right. Is there two?
No, just that one, and then we'll see.
Okay. So we're going to show this one. It's from Conisbrough Castle. We were on outside of Conisbrough Castle when at this point in the woods. It were in day. There were me, you, and his friend Woody. He's not the character from Toy Story.
It could be. He's lanky.
Yeah, he could be. Yeah.
Mm.
I've never seen him wearing that though. Oh
No.
yeah, I have.
Oh yeah.
When he goes fishing. So
Yeah.
could be him. We were there, but no one else were in those woods. We were checking. So
Saying that though, if we were dressed up like a cowboy, I think I'd be a little bit away from him.
yeah, I would.
But yeah.
Right. So yeah, we'll show this clip. See if you hear anything in background. What did that say? Right, so
Sound a little bit.
Well, we know what it is after we've expanded it, but we've put the raw clip on there. There were three guys in that with me, Arthur, and as friend in them woods. If you listen to this again with earphones, maybe at a separate time, we've magnified.
I'm going to make a blog, right? And I'll actually attach the remastered version of it, so that you can listen to it a little bit more better. I will do that.
I thought it said this, but other people have listened to it and said same. And in background, it's like a woman's voice saying Philip.
Yeah, that's me, by the way.
Yeah.
And so that round about that time, weren't there were several investigations that I were on, and for some strange reason, my name always kept coming out.
Yeah. It got picked up live on his things when we were doing ITC with objects. People were saying your name all the time, Phil. They can't do it since. So that's weird as well.
It was round about the time there were a female that always kept coming to me while I was asleep.
Yeah. So it's amazing how it all lined up. Comments. Yeah. Annette there said, Leslie, woman's voice. Annette, woman's voice. Hello, Martha. How you doing? And Jacqueline, sounds like a woman. We'll play it again.
I know it's a bit bad on this version of it. It's because
raw.
I attached the original audio, and when StreamYard doesn't enhance, I ain't got the chance to enhance the master volume of it. So
that is the raw clip. We have got another clip. I think we've just amplified.
We've amplified it so that you can hear sounding. Yeah.
But we know people could go, oh yeah, that's the amplified version. Have you got the raw one? Well, so we usually try and put raw one on first. So
yeah, I am going to make a blog on this.
Yeah. And
people will be able to hear the difference between original and the one amplified version, and yeah, you'll get to know.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll just play that again. What did that say? Yeah, because you see, I heard it with me with my ears. I think you two were you talking or something at the time?
We were listening, but we were like kind of trying to pick out what it is that was said, and the actual thing that you picked up were a totally different word than what we were actually saying. So
yeah,
because it were obviously, I think it were. If you listen to amplified version of it, it does literally say Philip. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Martha. I hope you have a good night. Leslie is correct on that one. A woman's also been reported to have been pushed off the top, known as White Lady. So yeah, there's that there in all Hello, Karen. Evening. Peter, environmental spirits, I reckon. Those that you know that know you, follow you, and speak your name often. So yeah, that's could have happened. Annette, I ain't got my headphones, but definitely a woman. Wesley Defo says Philip. Peter, female, not too old. Yeah, it sounds like a young voice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Philip, no. First line, it sounded like A, but if you slow it down, yeah, might say. But by the way, yeah, if when this is finished, you'll be able to play it back if you can. Let us know and comment when if you've done that, or if you get a different version and you play about with it. Let us, you know.
But I will be making a blog. I will
Yeah.
I will put the original
the files on.
file in, and
Yeah.
I will also put the revamping.
Yeah.
And anyone can download and
Have a listen.
have a listen
Yeah.
if you want.
Don't-
Actually, I'll do that as an experiment for
See what people get.
what people get.
There's another thing as well. There's another clip from that same area. We just haven't got it ready to show. And it's a different kind of voice. I think I know what it says, but we'll leave it to people. See what you think. As a spirit has no space or time limit, they can appear basically anywhere, so they could filter through onto sites with no specific link. Yeah, definitely. Some places are not too old yet, seem to have too many spirits to explain past through its history. So why the many voices? I'm sure they can cross across different locations. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's so much we do. There's so much you do. We all do, I think. Thinking, oh, that's how it works, but really, in effect,
We don't know.
we don't know, do we?
No. Oh, and by the way, may I add,
So theories are great.
that spirit box we were actually using for that experiment, and I'm pretty sure if there's any investigator knows how hard an SB11 or SB7s are to get things through, that's what we were using.
Yeah, actually, when you hear it chugging through,
Yeah,
you'll understand. We had it on a quick thing as well.
Yeah, so
And so yeah,
yeah,
and
so definitely if you're an investigator, you've got an SB7 or whatever, you know how hard it is to get things through on that.
Also, it was going through that fast. It was going through faster than the voice said whatever it said.
Yeah.
So it went a chopped up thing. So yeah, excellent for coming live, guys. Thanks for being in comments and all your talk and support and sharing. It's appreciated. Tomorrow we're going to be going live. Team Spirit Paranormal. We'll share it onto his pages as well. Going live from location. It's a first for us to be there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be great. I look forward to it. Thank you, Leslie. And yeah, we're going to go and try and go live one way or another.
Yeah.
If there's other spots, we can't go live. What we'll do is we'll make sure we take plenty of footage, and make pre-recorded. Definitely. And the battery manipulation where batteries die, come alive, and where EVPs change and disappear, we have to think of dynamic science here. Yes. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, it's not just straightforward everyday like science, is it?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. Why does it drain in that spot or that area?
What's the mechanism behind it?
Why draining? So do they need energy?
Yeah.
And if so, what's that need for, and what's its intent?
And how do they do it?
There's a lot to think about.
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant, actually, if you can think of it.
Thank you, Jacqueline. We will have a great time, and we look forward to it. So thank you, everyone, and definitely we'll be coming live locations. We'll be looking at reviews on evidence and footages that we've got, and yeah, we've got a few things lined up actually. So you'll definitely see us. So thank you everyone. Thanks for your time. Thanks for coming through. And if there's anything you want to talk about or look into, if you want to pop on show, things like that, let us know, and we'll arrange it.
We'll make it happen.
Make it happen, definitely. Right. Thanks everyone, and good night.
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
It's there, John. The button.
It's a red button.
See you later, guys.